We live. L.O.T.S approved media. Don't shoot the messenger podcast. We live. Okay, Paso, hold up, man. Let's get this intro right. You heard me? Hold up. And we recording this one right here. This one's for the books. You heard? Welcome to the livest podcast, the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, the deadliest podcast on earth. Gunshot sets, bombs going off. Hold up. Listen, as soon as you guys come in the building, do me a favor. Hit that like button, all right? Don't be a ninja watcher. It's a person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher, because that's just a hater. And you definitely don't want to be one of these, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we call a peeping Tom. And if y'all know what they do to peeping Toms, you wouldn't be one. If you are a peeping Tom, just don't go to jail. I suggest. All right? Also, I need everybody to hit that like button wherever you at. This is for the people that are at home watching us, and also for the people that are listening to us in their ride. You know what I'm saying? On Apples. They stream it on Apple Podcasts. That part. All right? L.O.T.S approved media. Listen, I am the incomparable, the often imitated but cannot be duplicated, the one they took their style from. I'm the one that keeps creating what they keep taking. You heard me? All right? I'm the elected. I'm the appointed voice of the streets. I've been elected by the streets, okay? This is powered by L.O.T.S approved media, and this is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 61. That part. Drop them bombs for me. You guys do me a favor. While we listen to this fire intro, I need everybody hit that like button, share this podcast. I don't care if we got one people here, one person, one viewer, we got 1,000 viewers. Leave a comment in the comment section. Also, let me know you're in the building. Who that in the building? Hold up. Leave a comment in the comment section for me, whoever's watching right now. We call that leaving a fingerprint, all right? That part. Now we about to cut off this fire intro music. Definitely. You guys, once again, I am the author imitated but cannot be duplicated. I'm the one that they keep taking their style from. I'm the one that keep creating what they keep taking. If y'all don't know, I am the voice. I'm the voice of the streets, elected by the streets. This is L.O.T.S approved. If y'all don't know what the acronym means, that is the leader of the streets, all right? I'm learning off the streets, living off the streets. Yeah, we get it off the streets. We eat off the land. You heard me? All right. L.O.T.S approved media. Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 61. That part. Hold up. Forgive me. Hold up. Let me get some followed by some gunshots also. Gunshots check. Bomb check. Oh yeah, this is the most dangerous podcast if you didn't know. Once again, shout out to everybody that's watching us, whether you're on YouTube or you on Twitter or you on Facebook. Shout out to all the Apple listeners, for the people that are on Apple Podcasts that just driving, they want to listen to this while they driving to work. That part. We're going to make this very eventful. Once again, this is the most dangerous podcast on earth. This is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. All right? Episode number 61. Hold up. Let's get them bombs right. Listen, this is a very eventful week. We're going to speak about some things. First of all, we're going to speak about Joe Budden. If y'all know Joe Budden from the Joe Budden Network, he got into a physical altercation. All right? And we'll dive a little bit. Into that. We're going to unpack that. Also, shout out to Saucy Santana. Saucy Santana from the LGBT community. Apparently, he has a diss track that he's prepared for DJ Academics. So Saucy Santana's getting at DJ Academics, all right? It don't stop. This is the man that's responsible for making DJ Academics cry. You know what I mean? He made DJ Academics cry. Hold up. Yeah, DJ Academics cried. That part. Listen, also, we're going to speak about DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince, all right? They performed for the first time since a long time, all right? They probably haven't performed since Jazzy Jeff was getting thrown out of the crib by Uncle Phil. You heard me. Also, what else we got here? Shout out to T-Pain. T-Pain got a record coming. Hold up. Shout out to T-Pain. He got a record coming, all right? Apparently, him and Snoop Dogg got a record prepared, and this is very interesting. We're going to speak about that. Also, what else we got here? You guys, whoever wants to listen, who's waiting for this DJ Jazzy Jeff, I'm not sorry about that. I mean, Bootsy and T.I. album. T.I. said the album is on its way. Facts, though. Also, we're going to speak about Young Jeezy. Apparently, you guys know Young Jeezy, recently he's filed for divorce from Jenny Mai. All right, that's that girl from The View, the Oriental girl. All right. He spoke about it. He actually went on an interview with Mrs. Nia Long, the beautiful Mrs. Nia Long. We got to get off some horns for Nia Long. What else we got here? Oh, we're going to speak about Mrs. Keke Palmer. Now, you know this, okay? Keke Palmer apparently filed a restraining order against her baby daddy or her ex-husband or husband, what have you, or her ex. I don't know what correlation they are, but she apparently filed a restraining order and claims of abuse on her and their child. We'll speak a little bit about that, all right? Once again, y'all, this is the most dangerous podcast on earth. If y'all don't know, we speaking things into existence over here. Oh, I love my bombs. I love my bombs. I love my bombs. You heard? Now, like I said, as soon as you guys come in the building, make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. I came on a little bit late today. I'm supposed to be on at 7. I do apologize. But once again, guys, remember, I do have a life. We do this live. This is not pre-edited, nor is it post-edited, all right? This is live right here. So what you get in live. And I'm doing it as my life goes along. You know what I mean? So we got to kind of do this around the things that I got going in my own personal life. You heard me. But nonetheless, I'm here. And I've been here. Shout out to Tasha. Shout out to Tasha in the building. And I've been here. I've been here. We consistent. We haven't missed the episode. All right? This is this episode number 61. We haven't missed not one episode. That part. Shout it out for us. Listen, matter of fact, hold up. Let's just clap it up for us in consistency. Big up to Tosh. Shout out to my sis Tosh in the building. You heard? That part. You know she on the team. That part. Now, you guys, we're going to start off. Let's start off with Joe Budden, all right? All right, you guys, you know Joe Budden is not no stranger to controversy, all right? Apparently, Joe Budden was on the outings. You know Joe Budden, he frequents the strip clubs, all right? He's very popular at this moment. He's at the head of this whole podcasting industry. He's pioneering, and he's spearheading what we got going on in podcasting. But nonetheless, Joe Budden is no stranger to controversy. Now, you know Joe, once in a while throughout his career, he's been known to get into a couple scuffles, all right? And apparently the same as today. Now, Joe Budden, he had some choice words to say about Mr. Taxstone. All right, you guys don't know about Taxstone. Taxstone is a guy that he got into the altercation. He got into a thing with Mr. What do you call that? What's his name? Troy Ave. Okay. Now Troy Ave, his homeboy Banger got shot subsequently because Taxstone and him had an ongoing feud. Now Taxstone is currently locked up. He's in prison right now. But apparently Taxstone is able to reach out and touch somebody from behind the wall. All right. Allegedly. We're gonna say allegedly. Now, Taxstone and Joe Budden have had this back and forth going feud, all right? And Joe Budden kind of disregards Taxstone. Joe Budden feels like Taxstone, I guess he feels like Taxstone can't touch him, so he just took the opportunity to constantly send shots at Taxstone. But nonetheless, Joe Budden was on the outings, okay? Joe Budden was on the outings. I think he was frequent, it probably was the strip club. And he's at the club, and apparently he was approached by a gentleman. By a gentleman. Unbeknownst to him, he's not familiar with the gentleman, no correlation with the gentleman, no past history with the gentleman. And apparently he got popped in his joint, right? He got punched on. Now, there's a lot of different speculations that's going on as to did Joe Budden get dropped? Did he get beat up? What actually took place in this event? But you guys can see Joe Budden actually on the JBP podcast. You're going to see him with all type of casts and his fingers broken. And apparently, you know, Joe's kind of dramatic too. Because most of us, when we go through any type of scuffles, any type of altercation in the streets, more than likely we're not going to go to the hospital, all right, unless something is actually broken. Now, to Joe's defense, he is older in age, right? So, you know, when we get older, our bones are kind of more fragile. I will admit, me and Joe might be close in age also. You know what I mean? I might be a little bit older than Joe. So I can understand at being at that age, your physical and your well-being is a big concern. Nonetheless, there's nothing wrong with that. But Joe Budden got into the scuffle at this event, at this strip club, and he got swung on. Now, some people say that Joe got beat up. A lot of people are assuming that Joe got beat up. Usually when Joe goes through an altercation, he gets the worst end of the stick. That's just usually how it usually goes, all right? But to Joe Budden's defense, I'm hearing otherwise now. I'm hearing contrary to that now. They're saying that Joe Budden was actually holding his own with the gentleman as they're scuffling in the club. All right. Joe Budden was able to tackle the man to the floor. So I don't know if he fell subsequently because of the punch or he actually deliberately grabbed the man and brought him to the floor. But nonetheless, Joe Budden was able to take the man down to the floor. Let's give a shout out. Let's give a clap it up for Joe Budden. Facts though. Make sure you guys are sharing this. That part. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. Do me a favor, share this podcast. Let's get everybody acclimated, all right? I want everybody to enjoy this experience. We are the most dangerous podcast. We're the most dangerous podcast on earth. Gunshots. Now back to Mr. Joe Budden. Now they're saying Joe Budden was able to wrestle the man down to the floor. All right. Joe Budden is trading shots at the man. Now, some would think that this probably would have slowed Joe Budden down, seeing that this altercation and this is what happens when you send out things in the universe and it actually comes back to you. But contrary, Joe Budden is still talking shit. And guess what? Shots. Hold up. Shots are still being fired by Mr. Joe Budden. All right. Now, the gentleman, according to Joe Budden, when he got into this altercation, you guys know in this day and age, it's all about the internet. Everybody's clout chasing. So the gentleman, apparently he uploaded the video, something, or not even uploaded. He went straight to social network because I don't think that they actually have a video because they are looking for the video. I heard that Queen's Flip was actually trying to purchase the video if the video actually exists. But apparently I think it does not exist, okay? It probably would have been hit the internet because this is a clout chasing day and age. But nonetheless, the gentleman actually went on social network and he spoke about it. Now, the gentleman gave a shout out to Tax Stone. So I'm not implementing Tax Stone. The gentleman gave a shout out. He implemented Tax Stone. Now, you guys, Tax Stone, he's strategic. I ain't even think Tax Stone had that type of power in the streets. Apparently, Tax Stone is more powerful than some would think. Tax Stone was able to reach out and touch somebody from behind the wall. So we got to give Tax Stone some credit, all right, from behind the wall. Clap it up for Tax Stone. Hold up. Shout out to Tax Stone for being able to touch somebody from behind the wall. That's not easy right there. And I didn't know Tax Stone had that actual power, all right? But nonetheless, he got Joe Budden touched, and Joe Budden admitted that on the show. And Joe Budden actually, he's still talking shit, all right? Joe Budden says the man was weak. The nigga that actually jumped on Joe Budden said that man was weak. Joe Budden, I don't think that the kid did enough of a good job, obviously, because Joe is still talking. And Joe is under the impression that he was able to keep up with the gentleman, as if he was trading blows with the gentleman. All right? The gentleman was not able to stop Mr. Joe Budden. So we got to give Joe Budden some credit because it seems like he's tougher than a motherfucker. And they say hard times don't last, tough people do. And apparently Joe Budden is a tough person, all right? But so you guys, let me tell you about Joe Budden's history. First of all, Joe Budden's always talking. He's been talking his shit. He's according to Joe Budden, he's not gonna stop talking shit. Joe Budden got jumped by Wu-Tang at one point. Do y'all remember when Joe Budden said he rhymed better than Method Man? Method Man, Mr. Takao, Method Man, Wu-Tang. The #1 artist in Wu-Tang. Some would argue that. But I think ODB probably would have been #1 prior to him passing away. But some would argue that Method Man is the most popular artist in Wu-Tang. All right. Other people, even 50 Cent chimed in one time and said that Method Man's his favorite artist. But Joe said he's a better lyricist than Method Man. Now, some would argue that, you know what I mean? But I wouldn't agree with that. I would think Method Man is a better artist overall than Joe Budden, but maybe he's not that technical. Maybe he's not that technical with the pen like Joe Budden is with that mood music. But nonetheless, the Wu-Tang Clan put the beats on Joe Budden. They put the beats on Joe Budden. Joe Budden didn't have nothing to say after that, all right? That's not the first time that Joe Budden actually went through an altercation, all right? Another time, it seems like, not even another time. So these events kind of took place close to each other, okay? It wasn't just that Joe Budden got into a fight at the strip club. That guy, Caesar Penna, the real estate Ponzi scheme, DJ Envy's man, Breakfast Club DJ Envy's man, the one that got indicted for the real estate Ponzi scheme. Well, he has a brother, and his brother approached Joe Budden also, right? He didn't really get up on Joe Budden. He didn't get up on him. But he definitely was calling out Joe Budden, heckling out his name as Joe Budden was trying to enter into a facility. All right? And I think Joe Budden was trying to tell the man not to record him. So Joe is moving low. But what I'm trying to say is we got to clap it up for Joe Budden. Because apparently Joe Budden takes a licking and he keeps on ticking. Pause. All right? But let's clap it up for Joe one more time. Shout out to Joe Budden. Shout out to the JBP podcast. Shout out to Queens Flip. Shout out to Melissa Ford. Shout out to Ish and Ice. Shout out to the whole squad. Now, you guys, moving right along. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel also. Make sure you guys hit that like button, all right? Don't be a ninja watcher. It's a person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher, because that's just a hater. And you definitely don't want to be a peeping Tom. If y'all don't know what they do to peeping Toms, don't find out and don't go to jail, all right? We also call this wiping your feet on the rug. I need everybody to hit that like button. It costs nothing. Hit the like button. That's what YouTube likes. That's how YouTube recommends my content and pushes it to the forefront. Once again, we're live on YouTube. We're live on Twitter. And we also live on Facebook. And you guys can listen to this in your car, in your vehicle, as you go into work on Apple, okay? Apple Podcasts, okay? Go ahead and listen to the stream it off of Apple. We're on there also. And I'm going to upload this episode. Probably tonight I'm going to upload this episode on Apple, all right? So moving on, let's go to the next subject. Now, you guys, let me address some people in the building. Shout out to Tosh once more. Shout out to my sis Tosh in the building, all right? Shout out to Rich Will. Rich Will, I see you, champ. Shout out to Charlie Charger in the building, all right? I see everybody. You guys, I need you guys to share this, okay? Every shepherd has his own flock. Make sure everybody's sharing this podcast. Once again, we're the most dangerous podcast on earth, all right? Drop a bomb to that. Matter of fact, let me get 2 bombs. And a couple gunshots. Why not? That part. Shout out to, yo, listen, hold up. Wait up. Listen, man, shout out to Paul Bizzle in the building. This is my brother from another mother. You guys, Paul Bizzle's birthday is tomorrow. Big up to Paul Bizzle. That's my brother from another mother. This is Paul Bizzle's birthday tomorrow. So when Paul Bizzle's birthday drop tomorrow, I need everybody to go to Paul Bizzle page and flood that man's timeline, all right? Show that man love. Shout out to Charlie Charger sharing and liking and sharing. That's my dog, Charlie Charger, real promoter. You guys follow Charlie Charger's promotion page, okay? You guys follow Charlie Charger's lead. I need you guys to share this podcast. We need everybody to come in the room. We live, all right? Once again, Paul Bizzle's birthday tomorrow. That part, that's my brother from another mother. Now, you guys, moving right along. Hold up. Let me clear the screen out, man. Now, you guys, listen here, man. I know you guys was probably waiting on this T.I. and this T.I. and this Bootsy album that's supposed to be dropping, all right? Now, if you don't know, you guys, Bootsy and T.I. had an album that they was preparing to drop. Now, you can imagine how fire that album was going to be. But now, it seems like Bootsy, he sabotaged the album, all right? Due to Bootsy calling T.I. a snitch, T.I. had to reconsider delivering us this album, all right? T.I. was asked a question. They asked T.I. a question, and T.I. said the album is on its way. Now, we've been hearing a while now that this album's on the way. We've been hearing a while on this album that this album's on the way. But you guys, I'm skeptical. I don't think this album's coming. Nor do I think T.I. should even drop the album. I'm going to be real with you. If Bootsy was so easy to turn on T.I. like that, why would you drop an album with somebody that was so easy to turn on you? And he turned on you and made it public, T.I. Boosie turned on you and made it public. So I don't see why why it would be in your best interest to drop an album with Boosie. Now we know the album probably potentially would have been fire. They already got the album recorded. Boosie and T.I. got a whole album recorded. You know that album's probably fire. I will admit it's probably fire. But what about the integrity, T.I.? Let's talk about integrity. Boosie, he flipped on you. Why would you? Let me tell you something, you guys. Let me tell you something. It's not your enemies that's gonna touch you. I be telling my dogs all the time. It's not your enemies that are gonna touch you. You're not gonna be sabotaged by your enemies. All right? It's your friends. Your friends are the only one that can actually get close to you. So I'm more skeptical about my friends than my enemies. I ask God, I pray to God. I say, God, I got my enemies. I got my enemies controlled. But I love you. I love that you're watching over me. I love that I'm in your favor and your good graces, Lord, and Most High. But protect me from my friends. It's the friends that get close to you. Only your friends can really play you close. Only a friend can get up under you and play up under you. So that's why I always ask God to protect me from my friends. And I think that Boosie is one of those people that I ask God to protect me from. Boosie shitted on T.I. Boosie went as far as to call T.I. a snitch. Now, you guys know T.I.'s track record out here. T.I.'s never been, now, he did some questionable things, but I'm still not mad at T.I. When T.I. did that public service announcement, you remember when T.I. got caught with all them guns? Let's talk about it. T.I. got caught with a bunch of guns at ATL, right? He got set up by his bodyguard. Now, T.I., he didn't do the time that you expect somebody with a charge, such a big charge like that, a federal charge like that. I think he had guns. He had guns that had silencers on them. He had silencers. He had red beams, green beams on the gun. But he didn't do as much time that you expect somebody to get caught with all that type of artillery. But nonetheless, T.I. came out. T.I. did a public service announcement, all right? T.I. did a snitching public service announcement telling people to snitch if you see a crime. Y'all remember that? T.I. received a lot of ridicule for that. But me being a street nigga, I said, man, he was just fulfilling whatever he agreed to on or whatever his sentence was, all right? That was his plea deal. He just fulfilled his plea deal. And at the end of the day, if you a street nigga and you see T.I. on TV telling you to turn in your guns or snitch on anybody, you're not really a street nigga. You could tell that T.I., that wasn't genuine when T.I. was doing that. That's not consistent with T.I.'s character. So when everybody was trying to ridicule T.I. and call T.I. a snitch, I didn't believe T.I. was a snitch. He's just fulfilling his plea agreement, his Fed plea agreement, all right? And T.I. means something to the community. Maybe they recognize that in the court. Maybe they recognize how important T.I. was to the community. I know it sounds far-fetched, but I still wouldn't thrust T.I. in the category of a snitch. But nonetheless, T.I.'s man's Boosie. T.I.'s man's Boosie. Boosie's turned on T.I. Keep in mind, T.I.'s son, who's that? King. King is friends with what's his name? Tootie Raw. Tootie Raw is Boosie's son. So T.I. and Boosie, they're not necessarily in cahoots, but they're close. Subsequently, even their kids are close. And throughout that whole event of T.I. against Boosie against T.I. or Boosie trying to expose T.I. for being a snitch, their kids were still friends. Sometimes Boosie's immature. Sometimes Boosie thinks too fast. He talks too fast. I'm pretty sure Boosie does a lot of things that he regrets. All right? So with that being said now, Boosie accused T.I. of being a snitch. The ramifications of that, Boosie could have ended T.I.'s career if he had that much power. Luckily, that T.I.'s integrity, T.I.'s track record exceeds himself, that Boosie wasn't successful in tainting T.I.'s image. But Boosie tried T.I. So I really don't want to see a Boosie and T.I. album together. I don't want to see Boosie and T.I. do an album together because I don't think Boosie respects T.I. And I don't think T.I. should be doing an album with somebody that don't respect him. I'm going to just keep it all the way gangster with you. But nonetheless, T.I. did say the album with him and Boosie's on the way. But I don't believe that. I'm skeptical. I'm very, very, very skeptical. All right. You guys, make sure when you come in the building, do me a favor, hit that like button. Make sure everybody's sharing it as soon as you come in the building. I came on late today, but nonetheless, we here. We here by the grace of God. We here every Friday. I haven't missed a Friday. I'm the most consistent. Once again, I'm the incomparable, the often imitated, but cannot be duplicated. I'm the one they took their style from. Listen, I got a lot of different platforms that are bigger than me and they watch me. A lot of niggas is watching me. They've been watching me. A lot of people are influenced. They're influenced by me. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to inspire. But just give me my flowers when I'm doing my thing. Give me my flowers when I'm doing my thing. Give me my credit. But I'm here to inspire. You can't be a creator. You can't be an artist if you try not to. If you don't want to inspire people. When you create art, it's subject to be interpreted, and you're gonna influence people, and you're gonna influence people, and that comes with the game. Don't create an art. Don't be a podcaster. Don't be an artist. Don't be a rapper if you don't think that people are not gonna take bits of your style. That just comes with the game. That's inspiration. You can't stunt inspiration. We're all gonna be inspired. Nothing is new under the sun, so everybody's gonna be inspired by somebody. I don't mind being inspired. I don't mind people being inspired by me, but just don't take something from me and don't give me my credit. Don't take something from me and then denounce me. Don't do that, because I am the voice of the streets. I'm the leader of the streets. I've been running the streets. Niggas know me in my hood. In my hood, I'm the first to really do it in a lot of things. The first to bring that foreign, that drop top through the hood. I'm the first with the Beamer drop top through the hood and did that. Yeah. I'm the first with the pack in the hood and all that. Yeah. We don't got to go into that. But I'm leading people in a different way. You guys, make sure you guys also go, and I want everybody to subscribe to my new channel. Guys, I got a new channel called Raise the Frequency. I need everybody to subscribe to the new channel. The new channel is called Raise the Frequency. This channel's doing good. This channel's about motivation, all right? It's about inspiring, self-improvement, detaching yourself from things that no longer serve your better self, all right? It's all about coming into full fruition and evolving into that person that you know that you're destined to be, reaching your full potential. That's what that channel's for. So I need everybody to subscribe to my new channel, Raise the Frequency. Y'all see what I'm doing? I'm doing a 30-day challenge. 30-day no smoking marijuana challenge. Today is what? Today's day number 12. By the grace of Most High, hopefully we'll see tomorrow, because nobody's promised tomorrow. That'll be day number 13. We're almost halfway through the month, halfway through the challenge. We're almost at that halfway marker. And we're doing great. The response is great on that page. The page is up. The page is up. We're getting views on the page. We only got 40 subscribers right now. And imagine how concentrated that is with 40 subscribers, and I'm getting that type of response on that page. So you guys, I need you guys to subscribe to that other channel, because you know on here we talk about trending events. We talk our shit. You know what I mean? And we talk our shit, and we talk about what's going on currently and what's trending. But this is beyond trending. This page is about self-development. It's evergreen content. This content is going to help you and your family. It's going to help your loved ones. If you have anybody that's struggling with anything, and preferably right now, specifically right now, we're talking about marijuana addiction, cigarette addiction, smoking addiction. I'm going through a whole 30-day challenge, okay? And I'm documenting every single day how my body feel and how I'm transitioning, right? Sobering up from marijuana. And guess what? I'm not demonizing marijuana. I love the scent of marijuana. I love weed. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I want to control my habit. I don't want weed to control me. That's the whole gist of it. I want to control my habit. So that's why I'm doing this 30-day challenge. My birthday is next month on the 16th of December. Yes, I'm a Sagittarius. Shout out to all the, listen, clap it up for all the Sagittarius in the building. That part. Now, Paul Bizzle, I believe Paul Bizzle might be a Libra. My brother Paul Bizzle might be a Libra. Shout out to the Libras in the building. Everybody that's watching, you guys do me a favor. Let me know what sign you are. Let me know what sign you are in the comment section so I can shout you out. Shout you guys out also. Blah, 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 blah. Shout you guys out also. That part. Little hype right here. You know what I mean? On this great Friday. We the most consistent, all right? Shout out to the Capricorns in the building, the Caps, 1228. That part. Shout out to the Aries. That part. Shout out to the Scorpio. Paul Bizzle's a Scorpio. That part. My brother from another mother, he's a Scorpio. That part. Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? Sag in the building. Now, you guys, Sagittarius is the most hated. Shout out to the Leos in the building. Damian Parada, Leos in the mother building. You heard me. Hold up, man. That part. Shout out to all y'all in the building, you heard? This our time. We doing this together. I appreciate you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. No lie. I need you guys to share this podcast. Share this. Let everybody get acclimated. Like I said, I don't care if there's one person in the building, or there's 5 people, or there's 1 billion people. We do it like it's 1 billion people. All right? It starts here. We manifest things from up here. This is what we're doing. Like I said, you guys, make sure you guys are catching that other channel, my new channel. Raise the frequency. We're speaking about a lot of things. We're speaking about Misery Love Company. Talking about how people are yes men and how people love to be in the company of people that share the same misery, that share the same trauma. That could be detrimental. That could be detrimental. You got to be careful. Be careful of being Misery Love Company. Don't be that person that's always seeking out people that have the same issues that you have and always throwing a pity party for each other. No pity party. It's about evolving. No Misery Love Company. It's about evolving. Don't be an enabler. It's about evolving. Don't be a yes man. It's about evolving. If you see your man slipping, help your man if he's slipping. If your man's slipping, don't always tell your man that he's right. When you know your homie is wrong, let him know that he's wrong. I'm not saying don't have his back. There might be something might be going on at the time, and you might not be able to let the man know that he's wrong. Because sometimes we got our niggas back, we got our friends back, whether they're right or wrong. I still agree with that philosophy, but to a certain extent. As soon as that situation's done, let your peoples know that they was goddamn wrong. Let them know that they was motherfucking wrong. Period. That's how life goes. No yes man, no enabling. No enabling, no yes man. No Misery Love Company. That part. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to my brother Paul Bills in the building. You guys, make sure you guys are sharing this podcast, the most dangerous podcast on earth. Listen, man. Hold up. Gunshots. Woo, the sweet sound of gunshots. Woo, drop a bomb to that. Drop another bomb to that. Most dangerous. The most dangerous podcast on earth. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to Shanette Lewis in the building. That part. Hold up. I see you, champ. What you guys saying here? Hold your homie accountable so he can become a man of excellence. That part. If you want to see your peoples become excellent, if you want to see a person evolve, a person that you care for, don't always tell them that they're right when they're dead wrong. I ain't saying seize the op. Don't do it when you're in front of everybody when that person's actually going through the shit. When that shit is done, pull that person to the side. When it's all done and said and done, pull that person aside. Let them know that they dead wrong, bro. Let them know that you're not going to continue to have their back when they conduct themselves like that. That's a true friend. That person that's always telling you you're right, that person that always runs to your rescue, that's an enabler. That's not your best friend. You're not going to grow with that person. You got to make sure that you surround yourself with people that's for your best interest. Hang around people that's in your best interest. No yes man, no enabling, no Misery Love Company. That part. All right, now you guys, moving right along. All right, shout out to DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Y'all niggas don't act like y'all ain't never listened to the Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying? I think I could fight Mike Tyson, woo-de-woo. You remember Fresh Prince? All right, you remember Fresh Prince in Bel Air. You remember DJ Jazzy Jeff scratching out, Mr. DJ Jazzy Jeff. Listen, Jazzy Jeff was one of the best DJs. Let's talk about it. A lot of people think that Fresh Prince is corny. A lot of y'all think that Will Smith is corny when it comes to rap. Yeah, his raps was corny. But the art of what he did, no. He was legit. His art was legit. The Fresh Prince was legit. Jazzy Jeff was one of the top DJs out there. I think he created that transition. I forgot what they call that shit. There was something that he created in DJing. He's a pioneer. So now DJ Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince are back together. The comrades are back together. The dynamic duo, they're back together. We haven't seen them together. We haven't seen them since Uncle Phil was throwing DJ Jazzy Jeff out the door. All right, and Fresh Prince of Bel Air. You remember Uncle Phil used to toss DJ Jazzy? That was DJ Jazzy Jeff. That was Will Smith's DJ that he used to throw out the door. Nonetheless, now you guys, Will Smith has been seen rapping once again. I think this whole Jada Pinkett, I'm gonna call it the Jada Pinkett debacle. This shit kind of like revamped Will. Will Smith has been seen even freestyling. His freestyling it sounded good. Let me say, a lot of people think Will Smith is corny. The freestyle was actually good. Nonetheless, his freestyle was good. He's been seen around his son. We'll see. I guess adversity. I guess the adversity is bringing out the best in Will Smith. You know they say a kite flies higher when it goes against the wind. Do you know a kite flies higher when it goes against the wind? So the pressure makes diamonds or it's going to bust a pipe. But I think this whole Jada Pinkett thing, for some reason, is bringing out the best in Will Smith. He's back rhyming again. all right? And in the climate of hip hop right now, the quality of music, even niggas like Will Smith can shine right now in this day and age because the quality of music is very low. The sales in hip hop is very low. Hip hop sales are down 40%. That part. So Will Smith, we kind of need that substance there. So imagine if Will Smith's freestyles is that good, or even to be considered that good, because you guys know a lot of people don't respect Will Smith in all actuality, especially when there was niggas like Nas and Raekwons and Rakims and all the greats, all the great hip hop greats. That's where Will Smith kind of fell wayside. But nonetheless, there's a resurgence of Will Smith. Will Smith has reemerged since the Jada Pinkett debacle. And he's back on y'all ass. He's rhyming, and the rhymes sound good. You guys check it out. Let me know your opinion on Will Smith. Nonetheless, he was seen on stage performing with his partner in crime, Mr. Jazzy Jeff. So shout out to Will Smith. We're going to clap it up for Will Smith, all right? That part. Moving right along. You guys, make sure you guys are hitting that. Hit that like button. Remember, YouTube is going to recommend this content. Once you guys hit that like button, I need everybody to hit that like button. Don't be a ninja watcher. That's the person that be creeping and watching. You know how people like to watch your page, but they ain't interacting with it? Yeah, we call those ninja watchers. Don't be no pocket watcher. Y'all know a pocket watcher. Nigga just trying to see how much money you making, but they ain't helping you make no money. They just watching you make the money, and they trying to count every dollar. All right? Don't be a peeping Tom. You know what a peeping Tom is? That's a pervert. That's somebody that be looking through your window, probably looking at your daughter and shit like that. Don't be a peeping Tom. That's perverted. Hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and make sure you guys are sharing this content, all right? Now, moving right along. Listen, man. Let's talk about it. Mr. T-Pain. Yeah, we're going to talk about T-Pain. You guys know T-Pain was one of the first, he's one of the go-to artists at one point. T-Pain was a go-to artist at one point. At one point, I don't think nobody has more singles that did that perform than T-Pain, than probably like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was the top featured artist. T-Pain at one point was the top artist for choruses. All right? It seems like right now, T-Pain is not sought after. T-Pain is forgotten. It seems like nobody respects T-Pain no longer. And I'm here to correct that, all right? I give people their flowers. Now, T-Pain has a record. There was something happened with T-Pain's doing a record with Snoop Dogg. T-Pain's doing a record with Snoop Dogg, right? And let me see what he got here. All right, now, T-Pain has a record with Snoop Dogg, right? He's on IG, and he said that he gave Snoop Dogg the record. Snoop said that the track was fire, it was jamming, and he's gonna return fire in 2 days. All right. Now, he also said he's gonna handle it. We heard the track. Something like, let me tell you something. Let me break it down because it's hard to even read my handwriting right now. I wrote this shit down, and I don't feel like looking inside the phone and going through all that. All right. So I'm gonna tell you basically. This is what happened. Okay. T-Pain asked Snoop Dogg to get on the track. He sent Snoop Dogg the track. Snoop just said send the track. Snoop didn't even hear the track, and he said that it's done. So get this now. T-Pain sends Snoop Dogg a track, and Snoop says I'm gonna do the track. He didn't even hear the track. Snoop got the track. And Snoop said, damn, the track is actually jamming. And Snoop sent back his verse on that beat within 2 days. Now, to speak about T-Pain. T-Pain was surprised by that. And I was surprised that T-Pain was surprised by that. In this day and age, it seems like niggas is fronting on T-Pain. T-Pain can't even get a verse from your top artist right now. T-Pain can't even get a verse from your top artist right now. And that's not right, because I know when T-Pain was at his top, when he was at his best, everybody wanted a T-Pain chorus. So I'm trying to show you guys something, right? A man like that was so highly sought after, a nigga like that was in high demand. T-Pain was in high demand before Future came in, before DJ Khaled dumped T-Pain and picked up Future. You remember DJ Khaled? The T-Pain used to be his top chorus man. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Yeah, and he switched up T-Pain for Future. All right. So now T-Pain can't even get some of these the trending artists, the top artists, to even work with him. So you see how that works. At one point, T-Pain was in hot demand. Everybody wanted a T-Pain chorus. If T-Pain was on your chorus, you're gone. You're going platinum. This is before streaming. If you had T-Pain on your chorus, you're gonna perform. Anybody that had T-Pain on his chorus, anybody that had T-Pain on their chorus, you was gone. Hold up. We getting busy up here. Hold up. Much better. Now listen. Apparently T-Pain can't even get a nigga to get on the record right now. And that shit is sad. And I think a lot of you artists, y'all doing T-Pain wrong. If T-Pain reaches out to you guys need to do records with T-Pain. It's not like T-Pain's whack. We still listen to T-Pain's music to this day. So why is T-Pain being shunned? Now somebody put in the comment section that T-Pain is blacklisted. Hold up. Miss Jeanette. All right, she said T-Pain is blacklisted. They blacklisted him. And I wasn't aware of that. But I could see why you said that. And there's some credence. I believe there's some credence to that, right? Let me see what Charlie Charge is saying. What you guys think? Why you guys think that T-Pain is not? Yeah, let's talk about it. Why you guys think that T-Pain is not getting that credit? Why you think nobody wants to work with T-Pain no longer? What is it? His music ain't hitting no more? What is it? The quality of his music? All right, Charlie Charge said it's business and politics. I agree with that. It's definitely business and politics. Maybe there's not a great demand for him no more. But keep in mind what he does is great. So if you do something with T-Pain, everything that T-Pain does is performing. T-Pain's music hasn't stopped performing. Contrary to what anybody thinks, T-Pain's music has not stopped performing. So why is T-Pain having a problem with getting features? An artist like that? Hold up. What we got here? Dangerous podcast on the planet. Listen. Shout out. Listen, man. Let me get some horns, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. They in the comment section. They say this is the most dangerous podcast on the planet. Fact, though, this is the most dangerous podcast on the planet. Ain't nobody gonna give it up like us. Nobody's gonna come with that energy. Nobody's gonna speak about these topics like they need to be spoken about. I'm not here to condemn nobody. So when I'm speaking about artists, I'm not clout chasing. I'm not here to destroy their image. We just take them and we speak about the moral of the subject, the moral of the story. That's it. I'm not here to condemn no artist, all right? That's the difference between this platform. And it's the most dangerous platform. I'm not gonna lie, you guys are gonna see that in the near future. We speak things into existence here. Shout out to Stephen Marcellus. Hold up. We got more people in the comment section. Too many other artists out here. T-Pain has been red flagged. Just an Ace Hood. Wait. Hold up, champ. Hold up. You compare T-Pain to Ace Hood? First of all, shout out to Ace Hood. That's Broward County, the Florida shit, South Florida shit. Shout out to Ace Hood. Nonetheless, like I said, I'm not here to condemn nobody, but you brought up the comparison. And I don't think that's fair, homie. I don't think you could compare Ace Hood to T-Pain. Ace Hood ain't got Ace Hood couldn't hold a finger to T-Pain. Ace Hood is not even a drop in a bucket compared to T-Pain. T-Pain's track record, homie. You just compared Ace Hood to T-Pain. Ace Hood probably only dropped one album. Ace Hood probably have 2 or 3 singles that ever even performed. You're comparing Ace Hood to T-Pain. Nonetheless, I appreciate your opinion. This is an unbiased platform. All right, so I'm not here to attack you about your opinion. Matter of fact, I appreciate that you even came in the comment section and told me about your opinion. I love it because I love a contrast in opinion. Like I told you, it's the most dangerous podcast, the most unbiased podcast. So I need everybody to tune in. Tell me your opinion. You don't have to agree with me. Nobody has to agree with me. Tell me how you feel about it. That part. All right, but this guy just called. How you guys feel about what Stephen Marcellus just said? This man just said, too many other artists out here. That may be right. But then he said, T-Pain has been red flagged, just an Ace Hood. How many people actually agree with that? How many people think that T-Pain is in comparison to Ace Hood? Nonetheless, shout out to Ace Hood, because I don't mean to condemn Ace Hood and send so much shots. I don't want to send so many shots to Ace Hood, to be honest with you. Big shout out to Ace Hood, because I see Ace Hood's doing big things, all right? He's working out right now. Ace Hood is working out. Ace Hood got the wifey. Ace Hood is doing his workout programs, and he's on some enlightenment awareness, and he's working on his higher self, his better self, all right? Self-improvement, all right? So he's motivation out here. So shout out to Ace Hood, because he's doing big things in that department. But hold up. You just compared Ace Hood to T-Pain. I don't know about that, champ. Now, hold on. Let me see what's going on in this comment section. How many people feel like, let me know in the comment section, how many people feel like Ace Hood and T-Pain are equal in comparison? Hold up. Let me see what Damien Parada said. Damien Parada said, no comparison. That part. Hold up. No comparison, all right? Hold up. What else Damien said? You can't name one song from Ace Hood. Well, at least I can't. I ain't gonna lie, boy, you got me stifled right now too. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to remember Ace Hood, hustle, 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 hard, hustle, hustle. Now listen, hold up, wait, hold on, wait, one cotton picking minute. Listen, don't act like Meek Mill didn't actually take Ace Hood's flow. Wait, we ain't gonna do Ace Hood like that. We ain't gonna do Ace Hood like that. Nothing. This is an unbiased platform. I'm not here to condemn Ace Hood. Give Ace Hood his respect. Ace Hood is actually, and I know you probably don't know because you probably not up on Ace Hood like that. To your credit, so I'm not going against what you're saying because, like I said, you're probably not up on Ace Hood. But I pay close attention. All right. Remember that flow that Ace Hood had? Everybody in the industry stole Ace Hood's flow. Ace Hood's responsible for that flow that Meek Mill was doing. And Meek Mill took it and ran with the ball and was very successful with the flow. So you got to give Ace Hood his credit. We got to give Ace Hood his credit. No. It's just the fact that the man tried to compare Ace Hood to T-Pain. I don't know about that, champ. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. All right? Hold on. Steven Marcellus, he's chiming back in. He's chiming back in. Hold up. I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying both of them has been red flagged in the industry. Okay. I'm gonna leave it alone. Steven, I'm gonna leave it alone. I wish you didn't say that because we could have kept on the rhetoric. I would just kept on. That shit was very entertaining. But nonetheless, I'm gonna give you credit. Okay. Now I feel like I'm gonna calm back down. I'm not gonna turn up no more. All right. Now Paul Bizzle, what Paul Bizzle saying? Paul Bizzle said, I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying both of them has been red flagged. Oh, sorry, that's Steven. That's not Paul Bizzle. Wait. Hold up. What Bizzle saying? When Auto-Tune went out of style, T-Pain went with it. Fact though, he's for the whole reinsurgence of that man took over. Some would think that T-Pain started Auto-Tune, but really Robert Trout, I think that man's name was Robert Trout. He's the one that started that whole Auto-Tune thing, right? And maybe somebody predated him before that. You never know. You gotta do your homework. But I agree with you. T-Pain is the one that had the resurgence with Auto-Tune. Some people can't even say Auto-Tune. But matter of fact, T-Pain is synonymous with Auto-Tune. Let's just make this clear. T-Pain's name is synonymous with Auto-Tune. So T-Pain is the trendsetter for Auto-Tune. Everybody started using Auto-Tune. So I like that you said that, Paul Bizzle. You are 1,000,000% right. Shout out to, clap it up for you, man. Good, that was a good one. Facts though. All right. Shanette said Pain mastered the Auto-Tune. Yes, he did. Pain did. He mastered the Auto-Tune. That part. Auto-Tune even they have a special setting in Auto-Tunes for T-Pain. I think it's a T-Pain setting. Okay. That's how much T-Pain had an influence, and he impacted the game with Auto-Tune. All right. He brought the resurgence of Auto-Tune. We haven't heard Auto-Tune since Robert Trout back in the days. Shout out to Robert Trout. I hope I'm not butchering the man's name. But he's the responsible. That man was the originator of the Auto-Tune. And you never know. Like I said, do your homework. Sometimes we think somebody originates something and it predates them, actually. All right, so we still got to do our homework. But to my knowledge, Robert Trout started it and T-Pain finished it and T-Pain owns it. T-Pain is synonymous with Auto-Tune. You can't talk about Auto-Tune without mentioning T-Pain, period. All right? Hold up. What Charlie Charger saying in the building? What dog saying? T-Pain, multi-talented, though. Facts, though. T-Pain rapping on. And let me tell you something. T-Pain records are still performing. I like the bartender. Listen, T-Pain music is still performing out here. For real, though, T-Pain's still getting crazy checks. T-Pain, that nigga still getting money. So a lot of these, let me tell you something. Hold up, let me say something. A lot of these artists that don't even want to work with T-Pain, their music's not even going to last as long as T-Pain. Let's just make this clear. A lot of these artists that are talking about T-Pain, their music is not even going to last as long as T-Pain. Let's just make that clear, man. Big up and shout to T-Pain. Now, we got to move right along. We can't stay too long with that. Now, listen, you guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. All right, don't be a ninja watcher. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you're new to the channel, you guys should be subscribed to the channel on YouTube. All right, we got to get them YouTube numbers up. Let them know this is the most dangerous. Listen, the most dangerous. The most dangerous podcast on earth. Remember, I told you. Remember, I spoke this into existence. Remember, I told you. That part, Charlie Charger, great show. My brother, that's my brother right there. Shout out to Tosh in the building. Tosh is the person that assists me. All right, you guys. Tosh is one that assists me with a lot of this, with a lot of topics and shit like that. I appreciate you, Tosh, because I be running throughout the day. I'm doing all type of things. I got matter of fact, I got like 3 different platforms. I'm a personal trainer also, all right? And we're gonna get the personal trainers page up. So I want you guys to get conditioned. I want you guys to be ready for life and ready for war. So I want to get you guys conditioned, all right? If you get a chance, check out my fitness pages and all. Because once again, and I'm not no backyard trainer. I'm not a prison trainer. I'm a certified trainer. All right. So I can tell you how to properly straight training, how to prevent from being injured. A lot of these niggas that are training, they don't have they certifications. If you fall out, they can't even give you CPR. They don't know nothing about recovery and the time you need for your muscles to recover. If you suffer from depression, I'm the trainer for you. If you want some life coaching, I'm the trainer for you. If you want self-development, I'm the trainer for you. Remember that. I'm not just a regular trainer and everything is organic. If you see me, bro, I don't do no energy drinks. I don't believe in energy drinks. I don't do no weight gainers. I had some weight gainer, but I ain't been taking that shit. I don't do weight gainers. I don't do energy drinks. I don't do supplements. Natural. Just some juicing, L.O.T.S approved juicing, that part. And I eat good. I'm an island kid. I'm a Haitian kid, so I eat good. So I'm always eating island food. I'm either eating Haitian food, or I'm eating Jamaican food, or I'm eating Cuban food. Listen, man. Shout out to the Haitian food. Shout out to the Cuban food. Shout out to my Jamaican foods with the. I don't eat red meat also. But I love the fish fries. You know what I mean? I love the brown stew chicken. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Cuban food, because I'm Haitian. I like rice and beans. Drop a bomb to that. Matter of fact, let me get 2 more bombs to that. That part. Listen, man, moving right along. You guys, let's talk about it. Jeezy and the wifey, Janae Mai. Yeah, we gonna talk about that. Listen, the Chinese girl, the Oriental girl that used to be on The View. You guys know Jeezy was once married to her, right? They were married. Now, Jeezy, as of recently, there's a divorce going on. He's seeking out a divorce with the girl. All right. It seems like there's unreconcilable differences. Jeezy said that they even went to seek counseling before he decided to divorce the girl. Now, Jeezy sat down with Mrs. Nia Long, the beautiful Nia Long. Listen, let's drop a bomb for Nia Long. Fine ass Nia Long. The one that NBA nigga was cheating on. I pity the fool. Nia Long is so beautiful and so cute and so beautiful and all that. Shout out to Nia Long. But nonetheless, Jeezy sat down with Nia Long and had an interview. Now, throughout the interview, they're saying that Jeezy never really answered why he's divorcing Janae Mai. Apparently, Jeezy doesn't want to let people know why he's divorcing Janae Mai. But Jeezy said that they actually went to counseling. And I guess they still deemed it irreconcilable. Now, I'm trying to figure out why Jeezy's alluding, why Jeezy don't want to answer the question as to why he's divorcing his wife. I know that's personal. It's personal, right? If they wasn't speaking about it, I wouldn't speak about it here. I'm from the streets. We ain't trying to talk about people's business. This ain't about just gossiping here. This ain't just a gossiping platform, right? But there's a moral to the story. Why is Jeezy? First of all, you're going on interviews and talking about the divorce. So if you're going to go on interviews and talk about the divorce, we're going to speak about the divorce. Yeah, we got the right to, because you're bringing it to the public. But for some reason, Jeezy's not telling us why. And I'm curious about that. Because I remember she had some controversial statements that she made prior to marrying Jeezy. She made some correlation. Janae Mai made some correlation on the show The View. She said some shit like she likes milk, but she likes her milk with a little bit of chocolate. I'm paraphrasing, right? But she said some shit like white is better. I don't want to butcher it, but she made it seem like she'd rather be with a white man, but on the low, she likes to deal with the black man. Like the slave master. You know, the slave master he has his wife, but at night he's sleeping with the black slave in the field. The house slave. There was some correlation to that. So I'm wondering, I'm just speculating now. I'm wondering, is Jeezy Did Gigi go through some? Is it some morality issues? Does this have to do with her ideologies? Is this about Janae Mai's ideologies? Was it? And I heard that the mother used to always be around them also. And I know the mother's Oriental. No disrespect to my Chinese people, but Chinese people are very isolated, right? They're very traditional. You guys, let me ask you something. Somebody let me know in the comment section. Has a Chinese person ever invited you in their house? Please let me know. I don't want to be ignorant. Somebody in the comment section, let me know. Ask me. Answer this question for me. Has a Chinese person ever invited you in their house? I want to see this in the comment section. I see people in the building. Somebody prove me wrong. I want to be proven wrong right now because I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that, but I know from experience, Chinese people are very isolated. Look at the comment section. Nobody's telling me nothing. Shout out to Mike Strong. He said no. Damian Paul. He said yeah. Maurice Lim. Okay. He said yeah. Okay. Mitchell Williams said hell no. So we got one person. We got one person for the Chinese people. Damien said, yeah. All right. Charlie Charger, what you saying? That's against their culture. Yeah, but the majority, it seems like, listen, Damien, it seems like you might be alone on this one. But he was Chinese Jamaican. That don't count. Oh, listen. Wait. He said he was Chinese Jamaican. Listen, man, you already know Chinese Jamaican. Chinese Jamaican, when you talk about Chinese people in Jamaica, Chinese people in Jamaica, they're Jamaican also, okay? So that's why you have a lot of Jamaicans that have Chinese in their blood. Shout out to Planet, goddammit, that's my partner in crime, all right? Planet got Chinese in his blood, all right? The Langs and all that, okay? When you're talking about Jamaicans and Chinese, they work together, okay? There's no racism there that I've seen. I see that their kids marry each other and they have kids with each other, okay? There are a lot of interracial couples in Jamaica that are Chinese and black Jamaican, okay? So that might not count, Damien. I'm talking about the traditional Chinese the individual, the traditional Chinese individual. Most Chinese, I've never seen a Chinese person invite you into their house. They're very isolated. Now, they can be friendly. They can be friendly. Remember, they're merchants. So they can be friendly. You can go inside their store. They'll deal with you in the store. They'll do business with you. I'm not saying that. I'm not condemning Chinese people. Shout out to all the Chinese people out there because it's not about condemning them. I'm just pointing out the facts. I'm pointing out the shit. I'm speaking about the elephant in the room. That's the elephant in the room. I've never seen a Chinese person invite me in their house. Chinese people don't even teach you their culture. They don't even teach you their language. Let's just keep it gangster. Let's be all the way real. Shout out to Mitchell. What Mitchell said? Oh, yeah, Chinese Jamaican is a yes. Facts, though. What Charlie saying? Hold up. Let's go to this comment section. Hold up. What he said? Unless you're trusted maid or unless you trusted maid or something. A trusted maid. Wow. Hold up. That man said unless you're a trusted maid or something. Listen, I don't want to touch that one, Charlie. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to start a stampede in here. You heard me? Now, I don't want to start a stampede. I don't want to get canceled. Shout out to all my Chinese people, my Oriental people. And remember, you heard this on the Most Dangerous podcast. Remember, the original Chinese man is a black man, Mongolian. Listen, y'all gonna learn something today. There's 3 races that make up the human race, all right? Caucasoid, that's white man. Negroid, that's black man. Mongoloid, that's the Oriental Chinese man, the Asiatic man. All right, we talking about Genghis Khan. All right, and the Mongoloid man, that's a black man. The original Chinese man is a black man, but we ain't gonna speak about that. We'll talk about that another day. All right, shout out to Mitchell. He said, "You buy a gallon. You buy you gallon." Now, Mitchell, listen, Mitchell, you a real Jamaican. You know, when you said bullet, I misinterpreted when you said bullet, dog. Remember, I'm Haitian. A lot of people think I'm Jamaican because I be hanging around my Jamaicans. I talk my patois, and you know them way there. You know them way there, right? But I don't be knowing all the language, right? And I love your culture, so I'm always trying to learn more and more, Mitchell. But you said you buy your girl, Chinaman. Facts though. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. You guys, make sure you guys are sharing this now. I need you guys to share this, and everybody should be subscribed to the YouTube channel. Make sure everybody shares this. Let them know the most dangerous podcast out there. We're not to be touched. I'm a one-man army, but guess what? Y'all are part of my army. I might be here by myself, but really I'm not by myself. I got God soldiers in the comment section. I got God soldiers that are supporting me. Y'all, listen, we in it together, and I need y'all. See, a lot of podcasts got 1 or 2, 3, 4 hosts. It's not like that here. It's just me and y'all. Remember, you guys are like co-hosts also. So people might think I'm just up here by myself, but au contraire, mon frère, I got people that are with me, all right? Facts though. Now listen, we ain't gonna stay on that. Let's move right along. All right. Listen, let's talk about this. We're gonna end off with this. Let's talk about Mrs. Keke Palmer, all right? Now, you guys, remember this, Keke Palmer. Now, she's come a long way because I never was really attracted to Keke Palmer. I'm just being honest with you. But when she had that baby, she got real voluptuous and she's looking real good and scrumptious. I'm not going to lie. Hold up. Now, listen, as of recently, you guys know what took place with Keke Palmer when she went on stage with Mr. Usher. Mr. You know Trey Songz, Mr. Take Your Girl. No. Usher is Mr. Take Your Girl, all right? Now, Usher has broken a lot of happy homes. Let's talk about it. Hold up. We got what Tasha said. You ever see a Chinese food commercial? Nah, facts though. Oh, and not to harp more on that Chinese. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all niggas something at home, bruh. Let me tell my people something. You see all that fried food and all that orange chicken and all that? Chinese people don't eat that, y'all. Chinese people don't listen. All that stuff that y'all eating in the hood, the Chinese food. You see the Chinese food, them? You see all that orange chicken and shit? Chinese people don't eat that. Chinese people don't eat that. They sell that to us. That make you think, When the last time you saw a Chinese person eating orange chicken? When the last time you see a Chinese person eating fried chicken? I'm not saying they don't eat. They have a different type of diet. They eat a lot of, I forgot what's the term, delicacies, so-called delicacies. I don't want to go into it. The rats and mice, and we don't want to go into it. That's kind of a low blow. I ain't gonna go there. Let's get from that. But nonetheless, Chinese people don't eat. They do not eat fried food. They don't eat all that fried food that they sell us. Y'all better know about the China man. The China man is different, homie. The China man is different. Let me tell y'all, they different. All that stuff that they be sending to China, that drywall that they had that was giving niggas cancer. China man is different. Y'all better learn the China man is different. But let's move from that. Now back to Keke Palmer. Now you guys, you know Usher messed up Keke Palmer's whole situation, right? Usher messed up Keke Palmer's whole. Apparently, well, I was left under the impression that Keke Palmer had a happy home. Keke Palmer had a happy home. She had a husband and child. But apparently, there's trouble in paradise. Yeah, there's trouble in paradise. All right. Apparently, Keke Palmer. Let's talk about it. Keke Palmer was granted a temporary restraining order against her ex-husband Darius Jackson. All right. Now there's claims also she's seeking out as well sole custody of their 8-month-old son. All right. So there's some trouble in paradise. Keke Palmer, she's got a restraining order against Darius Jackson. She's allegedly she's speaking about being abused, physically abused, and she has a restraining order against the man, and she's seeking sole custody of the child. Now, we're gonna approach this with kid gloves. We're gonna be careful with this one because you got kids involved and family involved, and we can't just entertain that shit like that. I ain't one of them. I'm not a clout chaser. Contrary to what people might think, there ain't no clout chasing over here. All right. But nonetheless, Darius Jackson, he chimed in, all right? So he responded to the allegations, all right, and the abuse as it came out on her and their infant son. So she's basically, she's allegedly saying that he abused her and their infant son, right? And subsequently, that resulted to her getting a restraining order against the man. Now, he took the social network. This man made a post, all right? After the news of the restraining order became public, Darius Jackson posted a picture of him and his 8-month-old son on Twitter with a message saying, "I love you, son. See you soon." So I don't know what's going on right now. We could speculate a little bit. We could speculate a little bit. Is Keke Palmer doing this deliberately? Are these allegations just a frivolous attempt to taint this man's image, to attack this man's image? And if so, what is her motive? We're just speculating right now, y'all. This is just speculation. Or is this actually true? Because if this is true, I see why she did that with Usher. I see why she didn't have that respect for him. I see why she's putting out a restraining. She got that restraining order granted against him, if these allegations are true. But I'm going to say this, something's not right with that situation. Something's not right with the situation with Keke Palmer and her husband, Darius Jackson, all right? And let me tell you like this. Some would blame this on Usher. You know I want to entertain it. I want to send shots at Usher. I'm not going to lie to you. I do want to send some shots at Usher. But I'm not going to do that. Maybe Usher just highlighted the situation. Maybe Usher just showed that how that boat had a hole in it, and it been had a hole in it. That boat was been sinking. Maybe Usher accelerated the whole process of them being separated. Because I don't think Usher could have broke that couple up to that degree unless Usher's knocking down. Now, Keke Palmer did just do that video with Usher. So Usher definitely is aggravating the situation. Usher is definitely aggravating that situation. But I don't know, man. We'll leave that to speculation. You guys, we're going to stop right there. Listen, once again, this is the most dangerous podcast on earth. Hold up. Let me get some gunshots. The most dangerous podcast on earth. This is episode number 61. Episode number 61 of the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast. Don't shoot the messenger, all right? The most dangerous podcast on earth. Drop another bomb to that. Planet, goddammit. Shout out to Planet, goddammit. You late, brother. The show is done. But nonetheless, my brother, I'm going to come check you. Matter of fact, Planet, I might slide by your crib after this one, all right? But I ain't going to lie, I do got to go hit the gym. So I'm going to pop up and I'm going to go to the gym. All right, this is gym late night because I didn't get to work out today. And I got to stay on top of my shit. I can't be training my clients and I ain't looking great. I gotta keep my physique like that, all right? Nonetheless, you guys, with that being said, nobody's promised tomorrow. Hopefully we can see each other next Friday by the grace of God, and God shines his grace on us. And we could be in God's favor and be by his side. And we can meet up next Friday. All right? And you guys know what I always say. This is manifestation. This is affirmation at its best. So I always tell you guys like this. We're going to end off like this. All right? The man that says he can. He's right. The man that says he can't. He's right. They're both right. It's all in your head. So you see people that some people actually beat themselves out. Sometimes people start off with a loss because they already beat themselves in their head. They don't see themselves making it in their head. They don't see themselves making those accomplishments. They are automatically they get discouraged because it's all in their head. You have an inner power. If you guys get what I'm saying, there's a power within. There's something magical that happens within that has nothing to do with your actual physique. The spirit within is stronger. Your spirit is stronger than your physique. And it's very magical. It's example like when a car is stuck on a woman's child. A car rolls over a child and the woman miraculously lifts up the car, or the man lifts up the car off of the child. Because there's something in there within them, something magical. There's a magical strength. You have a strength buried deep inside. You guys got to utilize that, all right? And with that being said, let's get some outro music. Let's get some outro music. Listen, once again, I'm the incomparable, the author imitated, but cannot be duplicated. The one they took their style from, the elected, the appointed voice of the streets. I am the one that keeps creating the style that they keep taking. And I put emphasis on that, the style that they keep taking. All right? I'm the voice of the streets. This is powered by L.O.T.S approved media. And once again, this is the Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 61 and counting. We ain't missed an episode yet, y'all. Bada bing. Share this podcast for me, guys. Make sure you guys are sharing this podcast. Make sure we get this thing circulating. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. And I'm out.